This is a bright spot, friends. Many students, of course, lost a lot when COVID-19 hit. Schools were shut down and learning went online. Well, get this. Grade 12 student Sophia Joffe decided to solve this problem by creating her own database website. It's called elearn.fyi. Are you kidding me? She joins us this morning. Sophia, okay, you're 17 years young, so I can't believe how much you've got together already. How did this come to be? Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. So it really started at the beginning of the COVID lockdown in March, right when we moved to online learning. And my school, I was really lucky that my school did a really good job of making the transition. But I just thought to myself that since my experience was difficult, it had to have been difficult for everyone else as well. And that online learning was here to stay, and it was not something that was going to go away really quickly. Yeah. So I thought that if I had this database of all these websites that students could go to when they needed help with extra instruction, it would just be so helpful and so useful and really further everyone's learning and just take away all the fear from online learning.
So how does it work? What's on this?
Yeah, so how it works is you go on the website, and then there's multiple buttons on the website that say go to the database. So as you can see, this is the database here, and you can filter things by going filter. You can add groups, and you can group it by grade, subject, description, URL. So there's 300 plus websites. There's a really wide variety, and I wanted to include that many websites to make sure that there was something for everyone. So you click there to access the site, and then it takes you to the drop down. It covers the grades and the subject. It gives you the description, and then it gives you the URL. So it's super user friendly, and anyone can use it really.
The logistics on this seems like a beast. How did you put all this together? Were people like signing up without question? I mean, how did you get in contact with all these people with all these classes?
Yeah, so what I did was I really went and said I need to find as many sites as I can. So the first place that I went was the Canadian District School Boards, and then as I went and took some sites from there, I also expanded my search to the American School Boards, and then I thought that there wasn't that many learning sites available there. So then I did a lot of my work on Google, just tons of hours deep diving, looking for really, really interesting sites. And of course I have Khan Academy on there, and Khan Academy is so amazing, but there's so much more out there that people just don't know about. So I thought that including that in my site would just help a lot of students excel their learning in such a different, creative, hands-on way, which is just so amazing.
Yeah, you're awesome. You're so impressive. So what's the response been like? Because I imagine that's so rewarding. You poured your heart into this. You had an idea. You executed it. So who's actually taking part? I understand people from all over the world have been clicking.
Yeah. The feedback has been nothing but positive, really just contacting everyone. And I notice of all different ages, and different demographics too. Like there's students and there's educators and there's teachers, there's grandparents. There's so many people that have contacted me saying, this is so amazing and this is so needed too. This has taken away the fear, the concern off of online learning. And I just feel like my students can get a better education. And as a student, I can get a better education. And everyone is just excelling their online learning, which just really warms my heart because it's also a sense of community too. I've rounded up all these websites into this database that people are finding so useful, and just everyone has online learning as a positive experience now. No one is afraid of it anymore from the feedback I've gotten, and that just is really, really special to me.
And I was reading that you were finding it draining having that camera on all the time, right? Like,
yeah.
We can't impress that on people enough. If you got to shut it off, shut it off.
Yeah, really. Like staring at a screen most of the day, concentrating was really, really hard. And turning my bedroom into my office, which, it was needed. You have to do what you have to do. Schoolwork is going to get done anyways. But it was really, not to say that didn't come with challenges. Yeah. And it was really difficult, just also not having the routine of waking up in the morning and going to school and coming home from school. It's something that students, we take for granted. And then when it's taken away from us, we don't know what to do, and we freak out, which is understandable. Mm-hmm. So there was a lot of challenges along with online learning.
Yeah, we're social beings. That's what we're meant to do and be. So thank you so much for this awesome tool. I know you're asking people to step up and help, though. You're saying adults need to do a little bit more, right? What would you like to see?
I like to see the government pair with online learning companies and say we need to make Netflix of online learning.
Yay! Sophia Joffe, everybody. Check it out. It's called elearn.fyi. Okay, so you see it right there on your screen. Go see what all the fuss is about from your beautiful mind. Keep doing what you do. You inspire us, and you're going to lead us into a bright future. You are a bright spot. Thank you. Let's get back to class now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll be back with more BT right after this. It's awesome.